Everybody, welcome back to another pre-market analysis video. My name is Paul, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. Let's get started. I'm gonna talk to y'all about, I'm gonna do an update on Zoom, of course, right? Zoom. And I'm gonna talk about some of the stocks that y'all should be watching closely today, all right? Now, these ones are more like my choices, but also some of yours as well, but mostly the stock that I'm looking at. All right, so let's get started. First of all, I'm not bullish on the market at all. Like I wasn't convinced yesterday, and I'm not convinced today. I think we might roll over some more. I really believe so, and I want to see it lower, like lower towards like between 34 and 3340, like just anywhere in here, like just this giant range right there would be phenomenal. Yeah, so I'm not bullish on the market at all, like until we get above 3461. I'm not bullish on it. I think it's gonna still drop until we start consolidating and then try to make it move back up again. So if you're holding calls and you are long biased, just be really careful and just approach the market with a very flexible mind. Again, there is opportunity to be made on both sides, up and down. Especially this is the way we do on this channel here. We make money in two directions, and we don't get too attached to one. Okay, so let's get started. The first one we're gonna talk about, of course, is Zoom. Zoom. It's looking really good to me. I don't know about you, but it's looking pretty good to me. Again, I'm not making a video on it to tell y'all, oh my god, it's gonna go up to 700. Like, no, this is not that video. Okay, there is a lot of money to be made right here, right there. Okay, so I'm very short bias on it. The top, if that is 588 is not the top, then the top is really near. It's like right around the corner. And right off the bat, I see the volume is not too big, and right now it's about to open slightly higher. So just a consolidation here would give me some conviction that this actually is the top. If we start rolling over and fail to break above 570, then that actually might be the top. And you should be looking at it from a very bearish standpoint. So definitely keep Zoom on your watch list. I'm sure all of you already had it on your watch list, because if you look in the comment section right here of last night's video, there's a lot of Zoom in here. ZM. So here's another one. You bought ZM calls. Okay. Risky, but okay. Yeah, and then here's another one. What do you think about ZM? Zoom. So I thought it was appropriate to name this video after Zoom. So there you go. I'm very short biased on it. I'm not like, if it goes higher, I will be happy, right? Because the higher it goes, the better it looks to me. So yeah, I really don't care until I care about going short. So if it goes higher, great. If it doesn't and it stagnates, great. Either way, like I'm gonna make money on this. So yeah, that is my very honest opinion on Zoom. The next one that we're going to talk about is Peloton again. All right, let's talk about Peloton. Okay, PTON. Peloton was being annoying. It dropped, which was nice, and then they tried to make a recovery back up here again. So far, it's not looking good along with the overall market. So we'll see what happens. Again, the stock is like super overextended, just to like give y'all some perspective. So it's already overextended. It's not gonna open higher, which is actually a good sign. It's gonna open around. If it opens at 131 or 130, then the panic would be large. So yeah, definitely watch this to the short side again. 150 is, I mean, it's a long shot, but then again, it could happen. It really could. But I'm not bullish on the market at all, and I really think that Peloton is gonna drop very soon. So watch this one with a very bearish perspective. Unless it starts going above like 135 or 136, then you should be kind of worried. But until then, yeah, definitely keep a bearish perspective on Peloton. And the next one that we're going to talk about is Roku, because I know a lot of you have that on your watch list as well. So let's talk about it, shall we? Let's talk about it. Roku is kind of following the market right now. It was showing some bearishness yesterday, and honestly, I'm not. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. I'm not bullish on Roku right now, and the reason why is because it looks a lot like BA. Like it really looks a lot like BA. And for those of y'all who are confused about what I just said, let me just make it easy for you, okay? So here's Roku right here. All right. This is Roku right there. And the reason why I say it looks a lot like BA is because if you go on BA like that, and then you do this right here, right there. It looks a lot like BA, and right now Roku is right here. At least I think, at least the way it looks like, it's right there or right here, ready to fall off a cliff. So if you look again at Roku, I'm not bullish on this in any way, shape, or form. Every time you try to make a recovery, it just gets annihilated. Again, gets annihilated. Today, we'll see what happens. If it bursts below the floor, it's gonna go down massively, and the panic will kick in fast. So yeah, I'm not bullish on Roku at all. So watch it closely. If you're long and you have high hopes, just be really careful. Yeah, I wouldn't be long and having high hopes on this one. I would watch it with a very short perspective. So that is my honest opinion on Roku. Now let's move on to the banks. I talked about JP Morgan yesterday, so today I want to talk about somebody had it over here. Let's see. Control F G S. There you go. Goldman Sachs. Let's talk about Goldman Sachs, another big powerful bank. Um, so far, Goldman Sachs is trading sideways in this range. The range is not bad. There's some movement there. It's not boring trading. So right now it's in kind of bearish territory. I do want to see this thing turn around fast. Like in order for me to have any like bullish mindset on this, is if I see like it's about to open higher at 207 and 80 right here. So I move up to 210 and then a consolidation near 210 would make this a bit more convincing for me to go long on it. But as of right now, like I would not be surprised to see this thing tank along with the overall market. And even if it could revisit this level right here at like 190, that would still be great. So yeah, just watch this one. Is it ready to like curl back up and continue that uptrend? Maybe. But honestly, I'm not very convinced with it, even though it's like opening higher right now. Like I'm not too convinced with it, and I'm not too convinced about the overall market as a whole. The next ones that we should talk about is PACB. This one was easy money from I think the video from Sunday night. Yeah, the video from Sunday night. Yeah, I told y'all to go for the low hanging fruit. This right here was the low hanging fruit. Um, there was a flag on the chart, and the flag is right here. It's right here. Okay, and I did tell y'all in that video, I think that was Monday, yeah, that it was ready to make a move up today. And at that time, it did make a move up, and I think it's gonna go higher because I want to short it at like 17 bucks. So, yeah, definitely keep this one on your watch list. Okay, there was money to be made on the way up, there was, and I just rather make money on the way down because of all the space right here. So yeah, this thing could go higher for sure. It looks like it wants to. It's already up pre-market. So definitely keep this one on your watch list as well. And then PEIX, that one, I want to see it at $14. It's at 11 right now. I want to see it higher. I really, really do. All the short sellers in here are panicking. If it goes up higher, they will see. The thing about this chart, there's short sellers in here, right? And then they're like, you know what? I'm gonna average up. So they get more puts right here. And then if the stock doesn't do exactly what they want, and it opens up with a massive green candle all the way up to like 11.25, all of them will panic, and the stock will shoot up even higher. So this is the way it goes. That's the psychology of it. It's like it's really kind of like, I don't know. Unless you're a short seller yourself, you wouldn't really understand. But yeah, I want to see the stock at $14, and they got earnings right around the corner. So if it can just stay up there until earnings, and then like if it can go higher during earnings, great. You know, the higher it is, the more tempting I am to short it back down. So let it go high, let it fly. I don't really care. It can go as vertical as it wants. I'm gonna meet it at the top anyways. So that is my very honest opinion on it. Again, if you got value from the video, destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, if you're new to this channel, definitely subscribe and click on the notification bell. That way you get notified whenever I upload these pre-market and post-market videos. Pre-market 15 minutes before the market opens. Post-market between 6 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. All right. And if you haven't followed us on social media, you can find me on Twitter and on Instagram at Paul Nguma or at Patternology Lab. For those of y'all who are looking to get started in the stock market, you can definitely find very simple instructions in the description of the video, step 1 through 4. It only takes about 15 minutes to get everything you need to actually get started, and it's all free. Okay, the first two links are to get free stocks with Webull right after you sign up, and the second link is to get free stocks with Robinhood right after you sign up. Okay, so my name is Paul with Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns in patterns only. And I'm going to see all of you this afternoon. Do not get caught on the wrong side of the trade, all right? So be careful and happy trading.